Hello everyone, Catherine here from Inky Finger Cat. I am back with the Use It Up a Magazine kit challenge series, whatever. I am going to use that larger piece of paper. That's what I decided. And I had this thought of, do you know what I've not done? Is I've not embossed through the stencil. Now that's not true because I've looked back after filming this and I embossed through the stencil the first time I used the stencil, but I did it onto cardstock, not onto the pattern paper. And to be honest, it's a totally different look. But if you look back, let me just check which project it was. It was project number 2. I did do the same thing, but I did it over a smaller area as part of the background of the card. I think directly onto the card blank, but apologies if that's not quite right, but that's from memory, that's what I did. This time I decided to do myself a 4.5-inch square panel from that pattern paper, and I am doing gold embossing over the whole thing, and it looks fab. I must admit, I am so chuffed with how this looks. I just think it really enhances the luxury kind of feel of these papers. They're really like opulent and elegant kind of style. I mean, they're a bit grungy in places, but you know what I mean? It's like, it's the kind of stuff I imagine on old wallpaper in the Brighton Pavilion. Anybody who's never been to Brighton Pavilion, I urge you to go if you ever go to Brighton. It's the most bizarre fabulous royal building I've ever been to. It's just so totally over the top in quite a lot of places, and that's what that kind of has reminded me of with the gold embossing. Now, I made this card last night. I'm only just getting around to doing the voiceover in the video now. So it was a really quick card to put together, but I was quite tired and awaiting watching The Traitors, but I had to wait until hubby had finished watching football before we could watch it. So I only made the one card this time. I haven't made multiples, but I have now used that final bigger piece of paper. So now I've only got the smaller and the tiny scraps of the paper left. So we're getting there. We are getting there. I decided to emboss the sentiment, keep with the purple and the gold. Oh, sorry, I forgot to tell you, I've mounted my square panel onto purple cardstock. I then cut another part of the pattern paper apart where the hummingbird was and just kept that as my focal feature. I didn't go and add anything extra. So I am embossing onto the purple cardstock for my sentiment, and I'm just going to trim it down. The middle panel of that hummingbird is raised up on these foam tabs, so I've just added 3 along the edge of this bit, and so it sort of overhangs. And apart from sticking it to my card blank, that's it. It was pretty much done. It's a 6x6 card blank. I just stuck it flat on. I didn't bother with any additional embellishments because we've got all that gold shiny. But I did fiddle around with pieces of paper deciding whether I wanted to add anything on the inside, and decided instead to just go for stamping. Yeah, and I then couldn't decide what colour I wanted to use. I ended up with I think it's called Starry Sky. It's a Stampin' Up ink. It's definitely more purpley blue than it is the purple that's on the front, but it's close enough and it's fine. I think that just adds a nice finish. So there you go, one more project done. I think this is project 25. Apologies if I've got that wrong. I will check and pop it on the screen if I did. I hope you've enjoyed this. Please do check out the whole playlist of this Using Up Magazine challenge if you've not seen them before. I know I've had a new subscribers recently, so you might enjoy going and checking back what I did with this whole magazine kit. Until next time though, please don't forget to subscribe if you're not a subscriber. Like the video if you enjoyed it, leave me a hello, and until next time, thanks for watching and bye bye.